Okay, so I was just trying to AirPlay to my Apple TV and it wasn't working, so I switched on my television and I got this splash screen. It mentions Dolby Atmos, which doesn't apply to my Apple TV 4. I haven't got the 4K model. The aerials is nice that you can, what does it say, film from the International Space Station, tap to reveal locations and swipe to see more. So that's good because I've always wondered where different locations were and I've had to Google it, whereas it's nice to be able to tap it. Autofill saved passwords. Okay, well that's good. And remote control support from leading home control systems. Don't know what that means. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. So let's hit continue and see if the menu looks the same. Which I think it does. Same YouTube picture it's always been. Yeah, so that doesn't look any different. Well, let's try these aerials and see what... Oh yeah, passing downtown Los Angeles, that. These are so good on Apple TV. And it's just something nice to have on in the background. So if I tap, that tells me passing downtown Los Angeles, tap and it goes away. And what does it say? Swipe to see more. Oh yeah, so you can check. So that's nice as well. So I'm just swiping right on the control. Oh, look at that. So this is the International Space Station ones. Moving southeast over Siberia and Mongolia. Greenland. So this is a 4K TV, but my Apple TV is only 1080 because it's an Apple TV 4. Yeah, to be fair, that's a nice addition. Is it just those for now? I mean, obviously over time they'll change them. I wonder what happens if I swipe down or swipe up. Nothing. And tap just gets rid of the text. Okay, so I wanted to show the YouTube app because it's had another update and it actually works very well on Apple TV now. So if I pick a video and I start playing a video, what you can do is now you can scrub through that video. So if I may want to skip the first 13 seconds, let's do that. So you can see here I'm scrubbing through, and if I'm looking for a particular part in the video, so that bit with the river, then I can easily find that and I can hit play and then it shows up. But it doesn't seem to work on everything. I've noticed that certain videos, and I don't know quite why this is, but if I go to Justine, so the quality of some of these videos is incredible, and I don't know if that's because of that, if she's done it in a higher rate, that Apple TV doesn't allow you to scrub. But so I get a video like this, and as you can see, I mean the quality, well you can't see because you're watching the recording, but if I pause that, I can then scrub, but you can see I get no visual representation of where I am. It is changing on the screen, but it's not as quick to change on the screen, so it's not as accurate. So I mean, I can move around, but it's not actually changing it enough for me. But the subscriptions has definitely got better. The fact that when you're watching a video, you can choose to like a video. So if I swipe down, you can see if I go over to the left, I can like a video, I can change the quality, I can put stats up if I want to see what rate this is playing at. So this is at 24 frames a second. That's interesting. And then also you can visit someone's channel, so that works well. You can also visit channels. I thought initially when I first saw it I wasn't impressed, but I did get used to it, and actually it's back to working very well now. Apart from that little scrubbing thing, I think this is still the best way of watching YouTube videos. So if we go right up to the top and say Indigo Traveller here, now the layout had changed and I couldn't find things in the right order, although it looks like depending on the channel they do it slightly different. But if I do visit channel, you get like the old, so we can go along and I can see which videos I've watched, and it's really nicely represented. So that's great. Still, Now TV is awful, and I just don't know what Sky are playing at with Now TV. So the app is 720, which is bad enough as it is, but also there is no. So I subscribe to the entertainment. I've got movies at the moment, but I subscribe to the entertainment channel normally, Now, or entertainment on Now TV, there's no way of looking at what you're watching currently. So if you started watching a series and you're the 3rd episode in, you've got to navigate back to that actual series, navigate to the program, and then it will resume from where you got to. But it doesn't remember. And why they can't change this one thing on this app that has been the same since the Apple TV 2, as far as I can see, that nothing has changed. Sky really need to pull their finger out on that. And the other thing that still needs to change is there's still no support for Channel 4 in the UK. Now, Channel 4 is one of the best channels in the UK, great movies. It would be a really good service to have on Apple TV, but it's still missing. It's very well populated. There's some brilliant apps on Apple TV. There's some great games as well. It is a great platform. It's what I use, even though my TV is 4K and I can watch Amazon Prime in 4K, I still use Apple TV to watch Amazon Prime just because I prefer the interface. And I've only got a 40-inch TV, so 4K and 1080 don't really look that different. But yeah, so Apple TV is a great platform. It just needs Channel 4 in the UK. A great one would be if they added Freeview Explore. I've done a video on an LG TV with Freeview Explore, and it's a brilliant service, and that on Apple TV would be amazing. So please like and subscribe, and thanks very much for watching.